In today's video, we're going to be talking about what's in my tech survival kit. Let's check it out. What's going on, guys? My name is David with Side of Tech. Welcome to the channel, and I hope your day is going well. As mentioned in the intro, today we're going to be talking about my tech survival kit, which was inspired by a UAC video. Love that dude. He's one of the tech OGs of YouTube, so go ahead and check out his channel if you haven't already. But for those of you who don't know, a tech survival kit is a whole bunch of gear that will cover any one of your tech needs whenever you travel, whenever you go out. So before I spoil anything, as always, affiliate links are always going to be down in the description below if you want to pick something up for yourself. But ladies and gentlemen, I have wasted your time enough. Let's go ahead and see what's inside of this thing. Before we go on ahead and cover what's inside of this thing, let's cover the most important part of this whole entire kit, the bag itself. Meet the Peak Design and Huckberry collaboration tech pouch. Made out of weatherproof X-Pack fabric, you'll have an outer shell that provides structure and protection, all while covering you from the elements. You also have exterior handles that help with the handling and makes packing it up extremely easy. Opening up the main compartment, you're greeted with a really organized interior. It opens up accordion style, which makes for easy packing of all of your tech gear. On the backside, you have a couple of loops and another smaller zipper pocket, perfect for the smaller gear. As you can see, this bag is ready to go and protect whatever's inside. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and cover what's inside of this bag. So first pocket we're going to be covering is the pocket on the back, and we have quite a few cables in here, but this bag fits it all perfectly. The first cable we have here is a MagSafe charger cable, pretty self-explanatory. I have the M1 Max MacBook Pro, so this one is specifically for that MagSafe charger cable, gotta have it. Then the next two cables we have here are USB-C cables. These are mainly for running SSD drives off of my laptop, so they're just made to go fast. I can't operate without them, so these are a must-have. And then the next cable I have here is my what I like to call a catch-all cable. This cable specifically is from Nomad. They make really great everyday carry gear. So this one is cool because you can charge it using a USB connection, a Lightning connection, and also a micro USB. So this has all the connections you will ever need, and then it hooks up via a USB-A type connection. So this will plug in almost into any kind of plug that is out there whenever you travel. And I might as well just say this now, all of this gear that I have in here, this stuff, I didn't just look it up and then just put stuff into this bag. I actually use all of this gear. None of this gear is not used, but okay, rant over. Let's go ahead and put that one aside. And the last thing I have here is an AirTag holder. This one is from Pataka. They're another company that makes a lot of great everyday carry gear. You will see the AirTag right here. But what I think is really sweet about this product is if you turn this little top part here, this little AirTag holder has a Lightning to USB type connector. So this right here is some really great redundancy that I like to have when I'm traveling. Sometimes you might forget that one cable, or you might have used it somewhere else. This is the break glass in case of emergency type of product here. So we have all of my cables here that I will ever need on the go. So let's put these off to the side and talk about the main compartment, which is right here in the middle. And there's a lot of stuff in here, you guys. Besides cables, we obviously need some juice, right? We need to power these things. So the next category we're going to be covering are our chargers. I myself wear an Apple Watch Ultra, so I obviously need to keep this thing topped off, even though it does have really great battery life. So my choice for this solution is the Apple Duo charger. And if you just open it up here, it gets held together by a magnet, but this has your MagSafe charger and as well as your Apple Watch charger. It charges at 14 watts with the right charging brick, so that's plenty fast for my iPhone needs and my Apple Watch needs. This is just a really great charger. I can't leave the house without this one. So this next one you guys have seen on my channel for quite a few videos. This is the Anker MagGo 622 wireless charger. So whenever I'm traveling, the last thing on my mind is my iPhone's battery life. But sometimes, you know, you have a late night, you're out, you're having fun with your friends, and you totally forget to charge your phone. Tell me that hasn't happened to you guys. Have this in your tech survival kit and it's gonna go ahead and save your iPhone's battery life. This just snaps right on. You don't have to worry about it. It starts charging, but this is more than enough to get you going, get you at the door and going on with your day. But yeah, it happens to all of us guys. Just make sure you have this one in your kit. You're gonna thank me later. So moving along from this one, we have another portable charger. So this one is the Anker PowerCore 10,000 Redux portable charger. Man, that's a name. I love this charger because it's so small, so compact, you won't even notice it. You can fit this in your pocket, even if you're wearing like some skinny jeans. Just carry this and a small little cable with you, maybe your iPhone cable. You can plug it into the power delivery port right here, or you also have a USB type A connection here as well. You can charge your phone, your headphones, just a whole bunch of little smaller devices, and that's why I love keeping this in my bag, just in case. All right, so enough about this one. Let's put this one to the side. Now that we got the portable chargers out of the way, we got to go ahead and cover what charges those guys, and that's our power bricks. So let's go ahead and go over those. So when you think of power bricks, you think of your like gigantic MacBook charger. That thing is huge. Don't worry, you guys, I'm not going to keep anything like this in this little bag. But I know what you guys are thinking. David, how are you going to be using your MagSafe cable charger, and how are you going to charge your laptop, man? Like, no charging brick? What? So I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm traveling, I like to focus on the place where I'm traveling at, right? I know I do need to edit some videos or like do some work on my laptop, but I don't need a full-on charging brick to charge that. My MacBook Pro is a 16-inch beast of a laptop. It has more than enough power to last me throughout the whole entire day. So that's why I just carry 2 power bricks. So the first one I have here is this 35-watt dual charger from Apple. So again, super small, can collapse down, so you can fit this into your bag. It's not going to be sticking out. And the great thing about this is that it has 2 USB connectors on here that charges at 35 watts. This will charge you to 100% overnight. So this little thing is really great, but I still do have some gear that needs a USB type A connection, and that's where this other power brick comes in handy. So here I have a power brick from Anker again. I swear this is not sponsored by any of these companies, and this just has 2 USB type A connections. Kind of sucks that I still need to carry this around with me. I would rather carry a whole nother power brick like that Apple one, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta carry this around with me still. It's fine. Okay, so for the next few bits of gear that I have here, these all revolve around my laptop. So the next couple of gear here are a USB hub and also a CF Express card reader. So my USB hub of choice is from CalDigit. This is their Soho dock. So when you look at this little thing, you're gonna think, okay, this has like what, 2 USB connections and a USB type A connection. And no, that's wrong. This has way more. So yes, you still do have 2 USB type C connections, USB type A connection. Yes, you still have that, but you also have an extra USB type C connection. This one runs off to your computer. You have a HDMI 2.0 connection, and you also have a DisplayPort connection. So that's really cool. That covers a whole bunch of bases right there. You could even hook this thing up to a monitor if you wanted to, but nope, it actually does not stop there. We also have a UHS 2 card reader, but the cherry on top with this one, you have a micro SD card reader. So if you guys are traveling around with drones like the Mavic Air 2S, that one specifically uses micro SD cards. Again, all these ports contained in this tiny little square box, all the connections that I will ever need on the go. The only tiny little flaw that it has is that I wish it had a CF Express card reader in here. The next accessory for my laptop is nothing really special. It's a dedicated CF Express card reader from Sony, but this goes everywhere with me because I use this all the time. I actually want to double up on this. I want to keep one for my computer and then also for my kit. Probably will double up on this at some point. So the next important thing on any kind of travel trip that I go on, I need to have extra storage. So that's where a portable SSD comes in handy. This is a 2 terabyte SSD from Samsung. Specifically, this is the T7. So these little guys are lightning fast. I run my whole entire YouTube off of these little SSDs. So that says a whole bunch. I also offload all my travel photos and videos onto here. So really important piece of gear. Not the sexiest piece of tech, but very useful. Very useful. Okay, so now we're moving on to like the miscellaneous category. So first up, I have these AirPod Gen 2s. I like to bring these with me because I don't really care too much about them if one of the AirPods gets lost. For my AirPods Pro, I really don't want to lose one of those earpieces because they cost like, what, $100 to replace one? An old reliable piece of tech with if you have an iPhone and just need to listen to some music. So for these next couple of products, please don't make the mistake that I did. I totally forgot to bring a microfiber cloth. Oh my god, everything had fingerprints on it. And then I also have some cleaner here. This one here is from Whoosh, but you can really use any kind of like alcohol type of solution. Don't forget this on the next trip. I have some Velcro ties. I like to carry these around with me just in case I need to tie up some cables. And then last but not least, I use the Apple Pencil specifically to edit some photos on the go. And then also I like to keep this little Fisher Space Pen. I guess I'm a little old school. I like to write my ideas down a little bit, just like to jot some ideas down. Old school. Not weird. Alright guys, so what did you think about my tech survival kit? Honestly, in my opinion, this tech kit is always a work in progress. I'm always finding something new about myself and what I like to carry on every single travel trip. But yeah, if you guys think I missed anything, please let me know down in the comments below. And I'd love to hear from your guys' travel trips and what worked for you. I love to read them. And again, everyone, I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. I want to thank all my old and new subscribers here to the channel. Very much appreciated. If you find that the channel has really cool things and you want to see some more extra stuff, go ahead and follow me on all my social media platforms, especially my Instagram, because that's where I usually post all of my updates, all my spoilers. Definitely make sure to check me out on there. But with all that being said, you guys, this was David serving you a little side of tech, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless you guys.